Welcome back everyone to Intuitive Safe Haven. My name is Rose and this is the channel where we can get insight with attitude and learn some intuitive shit, right? Right. Anyways, for this video, I figured I'd do something a little bit different. So what I decided to do was to do a pick a card video. Yeah, so we're gonna be doing a pick a card, and you know, whatever time of the day is for you. I don't know what the I just said, but anyways, whatever time of the day it is for you, you know, this is what we're doing today on this video. So I have 3 crystals that I've chosen, and I will be using 3 decks of cards. And you know, the message that I'm trying to give out today is what it is that we need to know on our spiritual journey. So the way this works is you're gonna pick one deck that resonates with you, and then I'm going to pull cards from the deck and then, you know, give the message. And it's as simple as that. So let's get into it. Alright, so here are the 3 decks of cards. These are 3 decks that I have that I've used for quite some time. The center deck, unfortunately though, this is my very first time using it, so it's a brand spanking new deck. And let's get into the crystals that are sitting on top of these decks. So we're going to look towards the blue crystal. So this blue crystal is called Mermaid Aura, or an Aura Quartz, and yes, I'm reading it from off my phone. So anyways, so the blue Aura Quartz is for healing. So the blue Aura Quartz is for healing, spirituality, and light. It's a high vibrational crystal that carries the energy of rainbow light, hence the little rainbow aura surrounding the crystal. So it aids with releasing tension and doubts about one's self-worth while providing a sense of wholeness, expands consciousness, and helps with cleansing and clearing one's aura. It provides peace and serenity while healing the physical and spiritual body. And it is an all-purpose crystal. It's used for all the chakras. And by the way, any of these crystals I did purchase from Red Divine Readings. So if you are interested in purchasing any of these crystals, this is a reputable crystal provider for me. Just go to reddivinereadings.com and yeah, get your crystals and shit. Anyways, all right, now we're gonna take our attention towards the one on the far end. This crystal is a labradorite. I said it right. Haha, don't be checking me. Anyways, a labradorite. A labradorite is a stone of transformation. The labradorite is useful for companion through change, imparting strength and perseverance. It also balances and protects the aura, raises consciousness, and grounds spiritual energies. Excellent for strengthening intuition. It also promotes a lot of psychic abilities. So yeah, we about to get into this spiritual shit real quick. Now, for the last crystal, this one in the center, it is called Witch's Warts. It is a general stone that stimulates the throat chakra, and it is thought to fight against hoarseness, tonsillitis, vocal cord problems, and varicose veins. Ooh, varicose veins. Anyways, it is also a gemstone that can work to calm inflammation of the throat due to illness or injury. It's a powerful rock for activating the root chakra to build deeper connection with Mother Earth. It's also a grounding stone. It's also known as a calming stone that helps you become more in touch with yourself and your surroundings. And as you clear your mind, you can come to terms with what is most important to you on your spiritual path. Hence, a great theme to this video. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start shuffling the cards, And then, ooh, excuse me, I had to burp. Anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start shuffling the cards, and then I am going to pull 3 out, and then we're going to get into the reading. Exciting! Okay, so now that the first deck is pulled, we're going to focus on the Ace of Coins, or the Ace of Pentacles. And so what the Ace of Pentacles is telling me is that right now, this is a great opportunity for you to really look deep within yourself and try to utilize any resources that you can as far as you gaining more knowledge and insight towards your spiritual journey. Don't try to take signs for granted, and always make sure that you're being fully aware of the things that are going on around you, especially opportunities for when other people try to help you or give advice. So always be open to always be open to receiving advice and receiving opportunities for help when it is presented to you. So the second card here we have is the Lover's card. Now the Lover's card, what it's telling me here is that for some reason you have kind of been ignoring certain things that are going around you as far as this urge to really tap into your spirituality. Maybe perhaps you have been really intrigued by tarot or any other type of metaphysical practices. Take the time to explore that, enjoy learning and being free and being in your own comfort zone, or getting out of that comfort zone, because it might be a great opportunity to enjoy it and, learn more about yourself, and you might actually love it. So what the Lover's card signifies to me is that, if something is being drawn towards you, or if you are being drawn towards something, that's definitely a sign that you should probably go towards it and see what it has to offer. All right, so the third card we're going to focus on is the Tower card. Now, this is an interesting card because people see the Tower card and they're like, oh my God, no, my life is going to be ruined. Now, basically in this situation, for this question or for this message, the Tower card is basically telling you, always be aware of, things that you do that could probably hurt you or sabotage all the progress that you're trying to make. So make sure you're always aware of outside influences. So make sure you're careful about the people that you surround yourself with, the things that you're mentally consuming yourself with, just your overall surroundings, because something on the outside can definitely affect the structure that you're building for yourself. So always make sure that you're keeping your house and your home and your mind and your body safe. Don't do anything that's going to help sabotage all the progress that you've built up for yourself. So be aware, take help from anyone that is willing to give it to you. And go towards the things that you want, or go towards the things that are drawn towards you, or go towards things that you are drawn towards. This is basically a message of feeding your curiosity. Always try to feed yourself and always try to maintain yourself, because you know, developing your spiritual journey is not just about learning, it's also about maintaining and maintenance. So that is this message for these cards, you know, always maintain yourself. And I hope that resonates with you. And we will move on to the next set of cards. So we're going to get into the next set of cards. So the first card here we have is representing the Five of Wands. This deck here, I am very new to using it. It is the Brotherhood of Light Egyptian deck. I bought it honestly because I had to burp. I bought it honestly because I love the Egyptian theme, and yeah, that's pretty much it. You're going to notice that there are some zodiac signs incorporated in this card, as well as some numerology. I'm not familiar with astrology, so, and by the way, I'm going to get into astrology in another video. That's another video's topic. But anyways, so let's get into the card. So what this card is telling you is to pretty much put your best effort into learning what you can in reference to your spiritual journey. Don't try to overwhelm yourself, you know, always try to go easy on yourself when it comes to this, because a lot of the times it can get overwhelming, but always give your best effort when you're trying to incorporate teachings in your life, because obviously you're on this journey because you feel like you are missing and that you are needing something in your life to provide you with balance. Just make sure that you're doing your best and try not to overwhelm yourself with the numerous amounts of information that is out there in regards to spirituality. The second card that we're going to get into is the Hanged Man, and it is upright. So what this is telling me is that, you know, always try to see everything from every perspective. You know, try not to be one-sided about every situation, as well as, you know, try to always be open-minded as well, because when it comes to learning more about, you know, yourself and how the universe is working for you, you always have to keep an open mind. Possibilities are limitless when it comes to this. So make sure you're keeping an open mind, and you don't have to stay stuck on one particular teaching. It's always good to learn something and then figure out how you can incorporate it into what you want to do and make it work for you. So always keep an open mind and always see things from a different perspective in this situation. And the third card here we have is the Seven of Swords. Now the Seven of Swords is basically, a lot of people see it as a scheming card, but in this situation I would kind of say it's more of a thought card, because what you would need to be doing if you are getting the Seven of Swords, if you pick this deck, is to really think about how you plan on executing certain things in your life. This may be signifying that you have a tendency to be a little impulsive and not think things through before you actually initiate action. So I think this is more of like something that is telling you to basically be more thoughtful of the things that are happening around you, because a lot of people don't understand that not only is your actions affecting you, but they can affect the whole environment around you. So make sure you're putting thought into the actions that you're doing And also, you know, try to make plans for yourself. I think this is more of a message of someone who is a little bit more disorganized. Maybe this is something that may be telling you that you may need to put a little bit more order in your life. It could be a sign that, you know, maybe you're not used to having structure, and maybe that's something that would be a good way to establish some structure in your life. Because without structure, a lot of things can get chaotic. So this may be a message to not only, you know, do the best that you can overall, you know, when you're trying to start out with your spiritual journey, but also keep an open mind and also create a little bit more structure in your life so that things can run a little bit smoothly for you. All right, so now we're going to get into the final deck. So now we're into the final deck. All right, so let's get into it, y'all. So we have the first card here. This is the Three of Vials. This is equivalent to the Three of Cups. If you could notice, there are three people sitting there just having a good time, getting lit. Yeah, they just out here getting lit. But in this reference, it's basically telling you to value the friendships that you have already that are meaningful to you. I also would see this as a sign that, you know, make sure you keep the circle of people around you close that really have your best interest at heart, because it seems like those are the people that are going to stick around the longest. So make sure you're keeping a watchful eye on who you choose to surround yourself around. And even though people have their own lives and they have their own goals in mind, just know that when people are around you and they really do have their best interests at heart, they're going to tell you the truth. You know, try not to fall into line with people that are just going to co-sign your bullshit, because a lot of the times those people don't really care about you like they say they do. And yeah, just make sure you're taking care and nurturing the friendships that are meaningful and that actually nurture you as well. The second card here, it's a reversed. This is the Executive of Wires. It's equivalent to the King of Wands. And so what this card here is telling me is that you are ambitious in regards to all of your aspects and all of the things that you're trying to achieve, but try not to overload yourself with so many goals, because what's going to happen is that you're going to start making mistakes and you're going to start getting overwhelmed by everything, and it's basically going to trigger you and stress you out. So try not to stress yourself out about certain things. Also, try not to be so angry and so controlling. This is basically the card that's telling you, you know, maybe you need to let go of some control of certain things in your life, because you can't control everything. So some things you kind of just have to let coast, you know what I mean? All right, so the third card here, it is also a reversed, and this is the Agent of Zen. I believe this is an equivalent to the Knight of Pentacles. And what the Knight of Pentacles is telling you, that even though you should take the time to learn about things and, you know, to gather as much information as you can, don't really sit on that information, because gaining knowledge is a crucial part to, you know, learning things. But if you're not applying your knowledge, then you're not really learning anything, because in order for us to actually learn, it's not just about gathering information, it's about executing it as well. So I think that is a very important part with any aspect of our lives. You know, as we learn and as we grow, we also have to learn from experience as well. So make sure you're not just learning by watching or reading, or, you know, the knowledge is great and everything, but you have to apply it at some point. So don't wait for a long time before you start applying it, because it's better to make these mistakes now and to learn from them than to just sit on it and never actually do anything with the information that you learn. So basically, cherish your friendships. Make sure you keep people around you that are gonna, you know, nurture you and help you grow. Try not to be controlling of certain things in your life, because you can't have control of everything. And don't just learn about things. Learn and apply your knowledge, because this is crucial to growth. And so yes, so I hope any of this stuff resonated with you. If it did, please comment below. And yeah, this was my very first pick a card video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Oh, by the way, like and subscribe. Yeah, do that. All right, I'm out.